Hello everyone, welcome to Iconic Spin 1274. So, this is my podcast, and my name is Manunok, and I'm a student of Assam Medical College. I hail from a place called Besimari, this village Boruhajar, which is a part of Dharam district, Assam. So, basically, it's a podcast, only. So basically, sharing ideas, sharing thoughts, and sharing some maybe it's emotional thoughts or emotional thoughts. Maybe it's emotional thoughts also. So today I will talk about my father. Okay, I lost my father 2 years back. I lost my father 2 years back, and he had this ILD, interstitial lung disease, end stage, which is the last stage, end stage interstitial lung disease. So what happens that almost the 99.99% of lungs is fibrosed, and there is no such any gaseous exchange seen in the city. PET city also, in PET city. Hardly there was seen any gaseous exchange, or which could reveals that he can survive, na? So uh, this 2 years back, maybe on the 6th of June or 6th of March or April 6th of April, something like that. 6th of April. Okay. Hmm. So first of the beginning, it started that he here only in my village only, not in village, in my town only. There was the newly established hospital was there. So he went there, and they treated him for almost 1 month, 1 month or something like that. But some recovery was not there. Huh? So yeah, again there there is the treatment sensitivity was not that enough. Treatment sensitivity was not that enough, so he was referred to this Guwahati, this one, Apollo, no? So there he spent his time. At the time I was in Dibrugarh because I had to do my classes, and also I could not be with him, na? I could not be with him. So he just one day, my sister and all, they just video called me. Okay. At the time I was at this time only, at the more evening time, I was going for prayer on a bicycle, na? So at that moment only, that call came, and I saw my father's face for the last time. And thereafter then everyone was confirmed that okay, he will go now, he won't survive, na? So thereafter my father just by he could not even talk, na? So he was not that unconscious but conscious, and he just by from figuring out some tricks, na? Like wrinkling, winking of eyes to represent something, na? So representing symbols he was using. So likewise, he was too arrogant also. Nurses could not bother him because he was so arrogant. Always he was conscious about in his brain that what is my SpO2 level, because a heart rate in SpO2 level. He always just I when I went there, when I went Apollo, I came from Dibrugarh for traveling through the night. The next morning I went to Guwahati to meet him. Then once just he told me what is the SpO2. He just directed towards the monitor, na? What's the value? I told that 96. Then he just had it. He said okay. The SpO2 level is 96. That at that time he was perfect, na? Perfect. And then oxygen, he was under ventilation, na? So that oxygen consumption rate was almost about 16 liters or 14 liters. So that's, and thereafter my big brother from that side. Okay, my big brother. Okay, I have a big brother. I means my uncle, in relation, my father's big brother's big son. So he is my big brother only, na. So that's from that respect only. So he and I went there. So he told me let's go, Manoj. Then we went there. Then 2 months, doctor came out and he said like, okay, he said, you can take him to Apollo Hospital for transplant, for lung transplant. You can take him. So we arrange everything, money and all, 10 lakhs rupees we arrange for this transportation purpose and their expenses and all. So almost 50 lakhs, it covered almost 50 lakhs, more than 40 to 50 lakhs it covered everything. Then finally my father went there through this ambulance, plane ambulance, air ambulance. So after that, slowly he was regretting, and doctors also knew that okay, he won't survive anymore. Then that one doctor was there, famous doctor. He is cardiologist surgeon, and my dream is to actually I dream to be a cardiologist surgeon since because I lost my father, and I don't want anybody else to lose his father. No? So I will work hard. I will work hard and I will give my best to be a cardiologist surgeon. So this is my small tribute to my family or to my place or something like that. And then T. Sundaram was there. So T. Sundaram, he just told my sister, okay, your father, he won't survive anymore. Just take him to home. So at the time, every arrangement was made like in ICU setup. That ambulance was okay. That ambulance after my mother and my sister and including my father, they were traveling towards they were traveling in this ambulance. Okay. At the time, not in the halfway, but 3/4 journey. Less than half of the journey. Okay, suppose it's 2,800 kilometers journey, na? So just you divide by 4, na, 700 kilometers, na? So in the between 600 to 700 kilometers, my father was expired. After that, he was taken. He was taken. He was just brought down through this ambulance, and okay, and everything was done like our rituals and customs, whatever we have done. So it's the story. It's not my story. It's the real story of my life and how I lost to my father. So okay, and what else? What else? If you anything. Yeah, sometimes that I lost my father. It doesn't. It hit okay. Yeah, but I lost my father. It's whatever God does, He does good only. Na? So from that perspective, if I think that I must be able to cope up with the ultimate challenges that the society will put on you. Na? So I live in a village because there are lots of people like who you have to be very active and all, so that you can interlock, you can counteract their thoughts and all, whatever the criticism they made, you should be able to counteract. No? So I'm not telling that people living in villages are something like obnoxious, or I'm not telling it. They are fine, but still to lead a life comfortably in village, it's very difficult. Really, is very difficult because in towns and in cities and all, there are no one that they would care for you. No? There's no one who will care for you. Just you will have to do your work by one. Just go to work, go to work, come from work. Just have your dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever you have. Just sleep and all. Just go and all. This is the student life in cities, you know. So I have this experience because for 3 years I have spent here. 2 years I have spent there for coaching purposes. So that's why I had experience. Okay, and I think everyone is fine. I think, and okay, so I'm letting it off today. It's for today only. Okay, bye bye. Take care.